Hi everyone, welcome to Italy. I'm Tim Queen and today we're going to talk about LinkedIn Boardroom versus LinkedIn Playground and what you should focus on if you want to have real success in your business using LinkedIn. Now, what's the difference between LinkedIn Boardroom and LinkedIn Playground? What is the LinkedIn Playground? Now, the LinkedIn Playground is what a lot of people are recommending on LinkedIn, and from my opinion, it doesn't work at all. So those people are really focusing on getting vanity metrics. They're focusing on getting likes, comments, shares, views. They're focusing on trying to make friends with some of the big players who have 30,000, 50,000, a million followers. And they're hoping that the more views and eyeballs they're getting, magically, those views suddenly snap, turn into money, and they're like bathing in gold. Now, this is not going to happen. All that's going to do, if you succeed at all with that, it's going to boost your ego. And then you can sit in your chair and you can say, like, pat yourself on the shoulder and say, like, yeah, I'm really proud of myself. I have millions of views, but no money in the pocket. Now, the reason why this is not working is because the numbers of views and likes and comments you're getting is not from people who can afford your products, your services, anything. Because the people who are on the platform 24/7 engaging with your content are there for a reason. They don't have any business. That's why they have all the time in the world to engage with your content. Now, if you want to join the LinkedIn boardroom, you have to think about the reality of things. Someone sitting in the boardroom, the CEO, the director of a company, they are not on LinkedIn 24/7 and they're very concerned about their reputation. So you will notice that people who are CEOs, who are company directors, will engage the least amount of time with your content. Now, you have to have a different strategy if you want to get those people's attention. Now, the first thing that you want to focus on is you want to network with the right people. That means you have to be very selective of who you are connecting to and whose connection requests you're going to accept. Because you notice when you're getting to the top, it matters a lot who you are connected to. Do you have a couple of mutual connections? And here it doesn't count for numbers. Nobody wants to be connected to someone who has 500 mutual connections. They want to be connected to one who has 3 mutual connections, and actually they know each and every one of them in person. So if you can build your network very precise who you want to be connected to, people of the same level of hierarchy or above, you will notice that the quality of conversation that you're generating on the platform will be of much higher quality. Suddenly it means something to be connected to someone. It means nothing if you're connected to 30,000 people, but if you're connected to just like 10 people of power, suddenly you will notice you're going to get some recommendations when each person of them knows each other, and each recommendation bears some weight. Once you have built your network of high quality connections, you will notice every time you're posting some content on the LinkedIn platform, it will be seen by some people in your network. Now, you have to be consistent. Remember, the CEO and company director are very busy, so they're not going to log in every single day. So you have to make sure that you're posting at least once per day, 365 days per year. So the few times, the 5 times the CEO of this company is logging in, they will have a chance to see one piece of your content. And by focusing on just connecting to those high profile people you want to build your network with, who might be perfect customers, you make it 100% likely that one of them will see it. You don't have a guarantee that this person A will see it, but if you're connecting to very similar people, you will make sure that A will see it at one point, but very similar people to A will see it on a daily basis. Now, the way this works, every time you post a piece of content, LinkedIn will randomly pick some people, first the ones who are online in that particular moment. It will randomly pick, let's say, 10% of people who are online and who are connected to you or who are your followers, and will display it to them. And then it will see how they are reacting. Now, here's the thing why your vanity metrics don't matter. I have the data to prove this. I have seen some of my posts which got no like, very few comments, or no shares, who got a ton of clicks, or who resulted in a ton of communications that was sent my way, either messages on LinkedIn or emails. You see, it doesn't really matter if the world thinks this was a good post. It doesn't really matter if you got 10,000 views. What matters is, why did you create the post in the first place? You want to get results. You want to change someone's mind. You want to motivate someone to take a specific action. So if you can make this happen, you get people to take this action, then this is success for you. Even though the world might think you're a complete loser because you only got 1,000 views, doesn't matter. What matters is money in your pocket. Do you want to focus on like that everyone else is patting you on the shoulder, says like, wow, great post, 10,000, 50,000, 100,000 views? Or do you want to pat yourself on the shoulder for saying like, yeah, 10,000 more in my bank account, 100,000 more in my bank account, 1 million more in my bank account? Now, I have the data to back this up, and I'm going to put some infographic on top of here where you can can see how many clicks one of my posts generated that had a very small amount of likes and comments. Despite of that, I generated twice the number of clicks to my website. And you can see this is a curve. This will start really high and it will slowly decline over a couple of days until it's like reaching like 0 after a while. And you will see even like after 7 days, I'm still getting once or two clicks every once in a while. And that's because those people are super busy. I'm connected with every once in a while. They might log in, they might not have seen anything, and the people in their community, in their newsfeed, they might not post everything. You have the chance to show up in someone's newsfeed if this person is not connected to all the content creators. It really matters of quality. If someone is really busy, only connects to high profile people, then their newsfeed will be empty and you still can show up after a week. Now let me know in the comments, what do you think is more important? Getting a ton of views or getting a ton of money in your bank account? Do you connect with the LinkedIn Boardroom members or do you connect with LinkedIn Playground members? And if you want to learn more about how to make LinkedIn work for your business, make sure that you check out those videos over here, over my LinkedIn content marketing strategy for 2020. And make sure that you subscribe and turn the bell notification on to get more emails about LinkedIn and marketing strategies in your inbox. And I'll see you in the next one.